see how this plays out. It is unique in history that you have Democrats
Right, T, how y'all doing?
to support
It's
the
a Sunday
re-election of
morning,
the speaker, and
the world keeps turning.
That's okay.
Trump keeps fuming.
Support in the House now. Speaker Johnson say about the state of
It's fun to watch it.
right now.
So, as far where we stand, we're in season 1, episode 2 of Batman, the Telltale series.
Diminishes her power and influence, she's speaking for a small minority. I think it also
we're going to go into play now.
President Trump and his influence.
The first episode was pretty neat. You know, it was a little bit of a learning curve there, but I think I got it now. You know, you got WSAD, and then Q and E, plus the shifts sometimes, and what else? That's it. And the rest of it is just the point and the clip. So, let us go into
his legal troubles and reportedly
the
attacked prosecutors in the cases against him.
The game stream.
In Arizona that includes some of his
Hey, y'all
companies. How concerning is
And we'll
that
start the game now?
Especially the reference to Biden there.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I gotta start up Steve first.
I think he's misleading his supporters.
Yeah,
But at
nobody.
the same time, it's having an impact, and that's what's regretful. He talks about the weapon
Nobody.
from the Department of
Jackson.
Justice that's going after him. Well, this last weekend, the Department of Justice.
I like the artwork, you know. I like the graphics. I like how they did it. It's great.
You see,
Yeah,
the Department
it's
of
like
Justice,
I'm reading a comic book.
Is
You know,
the DA, is the United States Attorney,
real neat. I like it.
trying to get his job done. It's getting hit from
Some
both
people
sides.
might
He used
might
defense that he's being picked on. Well,
might not think this is an actual game because you just basically watch a lot of stuff, but every once in a while you get to interact.
I
You know.
think it's bad for our country, bad
But,
for the rule of law, whenever you're continually demonizing the Department of Justice and,
Oh, man, I gotta put my-
and the rule of law in America.
Let me see. I'm gonna have to.
It has really not impacted him negatively in the
How am I
polls in
gonna
any
do
way.
this?
So it'll be interesting to see as that language continues this campaign
Let's,
season, if it does have an effect. Governor Hutchinson, thank you so much for your time today.
Let's.
Alexa, great to be with you. Thank you.
And still ahead
Let's
on
do
the
this.
weekend.
Let us do this.
Let it not be diminished over time compared to other stories.
Where's my password?
As the Israel-Hamas war nears the 7-month mark, a somber occasion carrying an even heavier weight this year. Tonight at sundown, Israel will recognize Holocaust Remembrance Day, and just ahead, we have the stories from survivors.
Yeah, that's my password. So we'll do this,
Stay tuned to get an all-new Bell &
and then we'll do this,
for 50% off. Here,
and
over
then
100
we'll
million
do
packages
this,
were stolen. Worse yet, over
No, don't say that.
500,000 homes were broken into.
and then we'll do this.
Fires and Crowders. This is the bionic solar
Oh, it's
floodlight
got-
from Bell & Howell. It showers a massive
Yay!
area of bright light all the way from your house to the road or the whole backyard. Plus, it's so
You're signed in.
free to operate.
I am signed in.
Motion sensors activate and it expands your outdoor living space,
And
making
so
yards,
let's
patios,
do-
and walkways brighter. This
we'll do
next
that.
generation solar-powered light features
And Rose's
120
gonna do that.
HD LED bulbs on
And then we're gonna do that.
Outside directional lights. It installs
Yeah.
in seconds anywhere.
There you go.
No wires. Or stake it in the ground. And customize the panel.
Cloud saving enabled. I don't do this every fucking time.
Bionic heat smell. Check out the difference before and after. Which home looks safer to you? The Bionic floodlight is the ultimate security light standing.
Playing the classic edition. And we're in episode 2. Yeah, episode 2. In episode 1, we went after the big guy. Bruce Wayne navigates the treacherous waters of Gotham politics as a series of shocking allegations surface. while Batman confronts Gotham's most notorious crime boss. Yeah, put him away. And in this one, an old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption in Gotham. Children of Gotham. All right.
I love my work caring for people. I often assist women who struggle with urinary infections, women who have fallen trying to reach the bathroom, or who have damaged skin from too much witness.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
They made her look like a little bit like Batgirl on the original Batman show.
This is Selina.
If anybody ever watches it, you'll see she looks a little bit like her.
Continue to broker a ceasefire to halt fighting and
what was her name? I forget what her name was.
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you.
Spoke by phone Saturday to discuss increasing the military operation into Rossa.
It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
in the cities of the South, in all parts of the country. In this case, the next 7th of October is a
Yeah, that was Photoshop. AI.
As the fighting presses on in Gaza, the Wolf
He got framed, literally. Again, that's the choices you make. It's how you play. Tailored by how you play.
So the famine is quickly spreading into southern Gaza. While McCain says the famine hasn't been officially declared, he believes it's an indication based on what the and experienced on the ground in Gaza. Today, the Israeli government voted to shut down news outlets.
Wayne Memorial Auditorium.
War on Gaza from the ground. The decision to close Al Jazeera's Israel bureau was effective immediately.
Don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Being anti-Israel. Al Jazeera did not immediately respond to the bureau's closure.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting. not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known, too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
That is a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. Maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked. I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Father had a blood prisoner. His mother told her identity. Neither would survive the scandal. Before his mother said and sentenced to Auschwitz, he went to prison to see them.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Oh, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
Raising a family here in Baltimore and starting an insurance company. He's still coming here nearly every day.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back! Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Attention parents of children diagnosed with cerebral palsy, Bird's palsy, or a deferred injury. If you suspect that a medical mistake may have every time the word legal rights, call Science and Curtin for a free case evaluation. Cerebral palsy is a permanent disability that may be the result of brain damage suffered during pregnancy or shortly after birth. Failure to follow the proper standard of care may be the cause.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you. This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
No, I do. That's why I'm asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to.
I'm sorry, Arby. It's better this way.
Fine, don't tell me. I hope none of this comes back to bite us. Don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
I realize this is irregular, Lieutenant. I wouldn't ask if there was another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
A good guy who always gets what they want. In my book, there's no such thing.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind this, that man's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Could happen, but no big deal.
But she encourages people to have an open mind.
Then that front shot with the eyeballs is so funny.
Maybe even help some find a plant or tree along the way.
Here, you go with me.
Because you won't get the opportunity to see this brood again for another 13 years.
And it's such a spectacle of our natural world right here with us that I feel like we all need to see it, watch it, ask about it, maybe even enjoy it a little.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Saturday's running of the 150th Derby literally came down to a photo finish.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Mystic Dan ultimately edged
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
Just
like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth in you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Did you have something to do with his death?
It's a perfect place for me to tell you a little bit more about our past.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Where every piece is carefully vetted by our expertly trained team. Get 10% off your first purchase with Rebag TV.
It's safe for people, pets, and planets.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you, to tell the truth. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Protective gear arrived to campus just before dawn to clear out an encampment that went up.
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die!
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Canceled the graduation speech and ceremony from its co-Palestinian valedictorian. Arrested on Saturday for trespassing on the University of Virginia campus. This after police clash with pro-Palestinian protesters who refused to move tents from campus there. Student protesters at the university in Charlottesville began
We are
protesting
in
outside
deep shit.
Chapel Tuesday. Many of them chanting.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
Isn't it obvious? She wanted to shut Falcone up for good.
This whole damn force is riddled with corruption. Someone must have got to her, Jim.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
But
Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. The details are still coming in and we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while. We still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Donor retreat in South Florida Saturday. Vehicle contributions represented uptick from the more than $65 million in funds Trump's campaign brought in back in March. And his upcoming
And veins, still visible beneath her skin.
To remove Mike Johnson as Speaker of the House, a move widely expected to be blocked by House Democrats. As congressional correspondent Daniel Freed reports,
Fresh injection site.
House chambers
That doesn't look like blood.
Ready for action.
This coming week, Representative Marjorie
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
To attempt to oust Speaker Mike Johnson as the Speaker of the House.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Motion to vacate. It's not immediately clear how many Republicans
Where am I?
Representative Taylor Greene, along
Mr.
with
Wayne?
others who've said they want to remove Speaker Johnson.
I really don't have an answer yet, but this is the
What's going on?
that America needs to see.
Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
And I think
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
I'll go out on a limb and predict there'll be enough votes to show that Mike
Oh,
Johnson can
God.
be elected Speaker in
Falcone.
January. Because although
I
you
was
get
hoping it
Democrat
wasn't
votes
real.
on the motion to table,
I believe you were
it's
drugged,
not a
Sergeant.
motion to table vote, it's
I-
January 3rd, and
It would explain a
hopefully
lot.
when Mike Johnson sees that
Listen,
vote, he'll know
you
that
have
he's
to
the
believe
lame-duck
me.
speaker.
I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain,
There's an injection site on your neck.
then it just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off, and all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Atop the House Republican Conference Limited, if his job is
Cobblepot
hit
said something
by
similar.
Democrats. Nathaniel Reed, Scripps News, Washington.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
What do you expect?
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've gotta lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
I think it says a couple of things. One, that they're tired of the divisiveness, and so they want to perform, and they see Peter Johnson
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy, out of control.
I think it's bad for our country, bad for our...
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
And certainly we've seen that all that rhetoric period is really...
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Nears the 7-month mark, a somber occasion bearing an even heavier weight this year. Tonight at sundown, Israel will recognize Holocaust Remembrance Day. And just ahead, the stories from survivors. Kramer will be right back.
I'm Jonathan Lawson. If you're 50 to 85, I have an important message about security.
A portion of us
on your screen.
of the
so you can call when it's finished. The line I want to talk to you about isn't the one on your door. This is a lot for your life insurance, for rate life. That guarantees that once you're insured, your rate can never go up at any time for any reason. But be careful. Many policies you see do not have one. But you can get a lifetime rate lock from Colonial Penn. Call this number to learn more. This plan was designed with a rate lock for people on a fixed income who would life insurance that fits their budget and is simple to get. Coverage options start at $9.95 a month, less than 35 cents a day. Act now. Your rate will be locked in.
Buy a portion of the
It will
signal.
never increase. Guaranteed. This is lifelong coverage that can never be canceled as long as you pay your premiums. Guaranteed. Then Very
portion of the signal.
With no health questions. You cannot be turned down because of your health. Call for your information kit and read about this rate lock for yourself. You'll also get a free beneficiary plan. All for free, with no obligation. Don't miss out. Call for information, then decide. Read about the 30-day 100% money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Call this number now.
Call now and you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Use this valuable guide to record important information and your final wishes. And it's yours free just for calling. So don't wait. Call 1-800-440-9900 for your free information. That's 1-800-440-9900. There's no risk or obligation. That number again is 1-800-440-9900.
Well, I gotta navigate?
1-800-440-9900. So call now.
Before I would ever give a product to a patient, I tried on myself. So I started taking Super Beats and I said, wow, Super Beats is a game changer. It's giving me the energy that I want, the blood pressure support that I need.
Circulation, heart health. I feel like we can get things done.
I really am feeling a difference.
I just love it.
Over 1 million people have put Super Beats blood pressure support supplements to the test. Today, we have over 80,000 five-star ratings and reviews. We're trusted by over 120
that's what you gotta do.
Super Beats is the only #1 and cardiologist recommended brand for heart health support. Stylish blood vessels. It's increasing my circulation. It's having a beneficial effect on my heart and my energy. It makes me healthy.
My grandkids say, I can't keep up with you. Where do you get your energy from? And I said, Super Beats.
Get a free month supply, plus free shipping and a 90-day money-back guarantee on all bundles. Exclusively when you call or visit superbeats.com.
To the Middle East now as we approach the 7-month mark between Israel and Hamas. Negotiations continue to broker a ceasefire to halt the fighting and bring home hostages still believed to be held in Gaza. However, at this time, Israel hasn't sent a delegation to Cairo, and the senior Israeli official is downplaying the possibility of a full end to the war. The White House says both President Biden and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu discussed increasing humanitarian aid and a planned military operation into Rafah.
We are not ready to accept a situation in which Hamas battalions come out of their homes, take control of Gaza again, rebuild a military infrastructure, and return to
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Gaza is in a full-blown famine. Whole food programming. She believes to be the case based on what staffers have seen and experienced on the ground in Gaza.
I know there's got to be more around here. Probably them unions and it's so dry. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. I must not be doing much of anything.
The decision to close Al Jazeera's Israel bureau is effective immediately. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and members of the cabinet have long accused the network of being anti-Israel. Al Jazeera did not immediately respond to the bureau's closure. And tonight at sundown, the annual Israeli Memorial Day for the 6 million Jews killed in the Holocaust of World War II begins.
You lot, come check out this office.
5,000 Holocaust survivors are alive globally. 16% of them live here.
Where is it? You can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone They deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing, I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
They'll still do it. Today, he does his part to come back.
That got me fast, huh?
Let it not be diminished.
Born to a Catholic father and a Jewish
Gonna have to try harder than this.
But you would simply say, I adopted them. They're my boys. But you would always somehow talk your way out of it.
Track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away. His father as a prisoner, his mother for her identity. Neither would survive the experience. Before his mother's death and sentenced to Auschwitz, he sneaked into prison to see her, getting one final piece of advice.
Learn as much as you can. And the good boy, who know I love you, and I know that you love me, and go now, because I'm not going to see you.
He was never forced to fight for Germany because he learned a lot about the city and the original of the camp. War ended, he and his brother came to the U.S., where he learned English and was the army, becoming an interpreter and a member of the color guard. Eventually, very well to his life is only out for this society. Raising his family here in Baltimore and starting an insurance company, where he's still coming in nearly every day.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Do you know Selina Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
Oswald wanted Falcone out of the picture. Looks like he succeeded.
So what? He wants to take his place?
Maybe. For starters.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selena.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant night thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. You and I...
Get out, Wayne!
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Slater Kyle, Penguin says hello.
To get out of their way.
Joanna Burkett has been waiting a long 13 years for this.
Beat it. We're here for her.
To watch these little critters emerge from the ground.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
So this phenomenon is exciting. For her, cicadas are special. Only are they known for their red beady eyes and leaves, but also their melody. They were expected to emerge a little later this month. Some are coming out early.
Come out in a great big mass so that the predators...
And if the predators don't eat them, they spend a short time above ground looking for a mate to create babies.
They just want to visit their flies. For really beautiful
This is what the cicada looks like when it's ready to start flying. That guy won't go very far. In fact, it will stay within 100 meters from where it's at. The predators won't people to fear them.
They don't bite, they don't sting, they don't carry diseases.
Even though some people don't find
Not done yet.
They hurt their ears. They fly into their hair.
Come on! Even help some find a place because you won't get the opportunity to see this brood again for another 13 years.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Saturday's running of the 150th Derby literally came down to a photo finish and 3/4 of the finish line within a half. Look at that. Mystic Dan Olsen, SF Sierra Leone, and Forever Young, or the favorite, Fierceness, finished 15th in the 24 series. Secretary of State has the fastest record of 1:59 and 2/5 seconds. That record set in 1973. After Atlanta, thanks for being with us. The news continues right here on Scripps News. I'm Rick Craig.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
I'm Jonathan Lawson. If you're 50 to 85, I have an important message about security. Write down the number on your screen so you can call when I finish. The lock I want to talk to you about...
Come on, this way.
This is a lock for your life insurance. A rate lock that guarantees that once you're insured, your rate can never go up at any time for any reason.
Quick, check the alleyway!
Many policies you see do not have one. But you can get a lifetime rate lock from Colonial Penn.
Negative, let's check the other side.
This plan was designed with a rate lock for people on a fixed income who want life insurance that fits their budget and is simple to get. Coverage options start at $9.95 a month, less than 35 cents a day. Act now. Your rate will be locked in for life. It will never increase. Guaranteed. This is lifelong coverage that can never
We should go.
as long as you pay your premiums. Guaranteed. And your
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
You cannot be turned down
Wait.
because of your health. Offer your information kit and read about this rate lock for yourself. You'll also get a free beneficiary plan.
Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
You'll also get this free beneficiary plan. Use this valuable guide to record important information and your final wishes. And it's yours free just for calling.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Your free information. That's 1-800-440-9900. There's no risk or obligation.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wade. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
We know we don't have the resources to go all of them. We're losing ground. I've just been really proud to wear the uniform and to serve. And the battle.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Situation. Members of the National Guard denied medical coverage.
Resulted in her.
We discover hundreds of reservists are facing the same problem after they say they sustained injuries in the line of duty. I'm Katie Mack in Washington. Welcome to this edition of Scripps News.
Batman has the public trust after taking down Falcone. Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option.
I got it, Alfred. The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
He dropped down like 3 stories. No problem.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes. Deborah's there! Deborah! Was that you?
You know who I am. It's time we finally met.
Hundreds of dangerous lead pipes are still being
Batman?
used to carry water into residents' homes.
What are you doing here?
But as we drove across this city and knocked on doors,
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You think people will still vote for you when you've got no teeth left?
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies. His status, his fortune.
Nice try, but Bruce Wayne is clean.
No one born into a pile of crap that deep can come out clean. I witnessed firsthand the atrocities of his family, and he's the one who profited. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security! Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth, and I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't.
You can tell your story to the police. See what they think about it.
If I had given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father. It must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Since Flint has had Maine Save Water, May's family's experience motivated her to stand up and fight. That is historic when a federal judge requires the city and state to replace Flint's corroded service lines by 2020. But last spring, our
I wonder what else is on here.
wasn't finished. But then after Flint Mayor Sheldon Neely took office in 2019,
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
in March, a federal judge
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. It must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man, and the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
I'll bring you some cleanser.
Where we are.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears.
The mayor to try and get to the bottom of questions like these. His office declined our interview request.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well,
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
because of Penguin and his thugs? Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to get this off my chest. Look, Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but my advisors are telling me that I need to distance myself from you until all this mess with your family blows over.
I don't care, Harvey. You need to get out of there.
I can't leave now. I mean, think of the message that would send to the voters. Bruce, I'm ahead in the polls. A win tonight, and I could take the election. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat. I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I am, it is still my primary concern. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce? Whatever it takes to save Gotham.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face. I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember, you are always my friend.
Harvey!
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
I'm sorry for putting you in a difficult spot, Jim. I value our working relationship.
So do I, Batman. That's why I need you to rein it in.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
This is no bar fight. They're coming with everything they have.
Good. That brawl barely had me break a sweat.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for debt, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls and decide the future of your home. A city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, employment inequality, yes, massive vigilante groups on our streets.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Goddamn sons of...
As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
He just didn't have a head for the issues.
Don't think about the odds or you'll make mistakes. You have to stay focused.
Speak for yourself, Batman.
You two, get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no!
Go on then! Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? Alright, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Despicable DA! He was just starting his career as a chemist for Michigan Department of Transportation. Part of the job back then, which determined the effectiveness of uncoated weathering steel. At the time, it was a new way to build bridges like these, especially in Michigan. This is how the big house, 1988, bridges that paint themselves. Good paint cut costs spent on construction.
At that point, everybody believed that it would be maintenance-free. It would eliminate all that painting and all that maintenance.
The subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
But beginning in 1970, one detected a problem. It turned out that Celtics were behind Michigan Highway
Did you worry over the years that one of these bridges might fail? I have seen an awful lot of what you feel.
Even were determined this bridge needed careful inspection and upkeep. In 1989, the Federal Highway Administration agreed, declaring that while inspection and maintenance are essential on any bridge, this is especially true in the case of uncoated weathering steel bridges. That lesson was not learned in Pittsburgh. National Transportation Safety Board's investigation of the Fun Hollow disaster found a failure to maintain the steel on the bridge played a critical role.
The agency's findings led the Federal Highway Administration to order every state in the country to examine the condition of their weapons operations. Our investigation found that out of thousands of across the U.S., at least 251 of them are hit by the need of the data team found New York has the most, followed by Michigan, where Tiefenberg was. Right now are listed as important missions in need of maintenance. We visited one of them in the city of Flint. 3,000 vehicles every day.
Maybe next time.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My council brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that's ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
I knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Also developing Gary Tiefenberg still more communities to understand how critical that nation is. The safety of these bridges isn't guaranteed.
There's no risk that we have to address. Should we worry about the bridges standing? Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love. The best part?
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Gotham's full.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
To save the city. To get back politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from when you don't want to see. Your friend has costly... Roll that tape!
Subject 9.
Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
No!
Never.
That was all Thomas Wayne, not me! I took out Thomas Wayne! That was all him! He didn't know when to stop! I had him killed because of it!
That won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
I won't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent! Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
Mr. Dent. Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it! Where's the maniac in the mask?
I'm from the Department of Defense. Jonas was told her LOD form needed to be redone, but the second version described her medical conditions differently. And months later, a medical panel at the National Guard Bureau's headquarters overruled her local commanders and concluded her illness was not connected to her service. With that finding,
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
How often do these reversals happen? Over a 6-month period.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Members' injury or illness be considered in the line of duty, but 30%,
Mr. Wayne.
292,
Lieutenant.
49 at the national level. Ultimately,
He's lucky.
adjudicated as not being
Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
Nobody that wants to continue their military career.
But there still will be scars.
And say, I got hurt. But they didn't turn on my leadership.
Jeremy Swarms is a director at U.S. JAG.
Did you see her?
Dedicated to defending the
blood.
There.
Come on, she can't have got far.
To serve the United States of America. We guarantee them that the government will take care of them.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this
The
time.
National Guard Bureau told Scripps News Phoenix
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Cool. The Air Force Board for Correction of Military Records. Only one or two airmen put in. Jonas was one of them. In 2023, the war found she was a victim of errors and delays. She received back pay and benefits.
I won. I was able to get this overturned.
Last year, the government urged the Department of Defense to do more.
Didn't you try to kill
service-related
21%? The other ones tried to kill us?
National Guard members and reservists.
Did you visit Mayor Hill as Bruce Wayne or Batman?
In VA,
for 22%.
between Guard members and their active duty
That's Batman.
counterparts. After 25 years in the Air
Destroy
National
your
Guard,
findings as Harvey's
Major Christian
campaign.
Jonas is now applying for medical
Fund
retirement.
Harvey's campaign.
This is not how she brought her military
Did
career
you say
to an
Selena or
end, but
Harvey?
she is finding
You say
a new
Harvey
mission.
over
I need
Selena.
to work everything that I can to be able to help those and correct the system so that we can focus on getting our service members what they deserve.
To see more of Melissa's reporting on the story from Phoenix, you can scan the QR code on the screen.
I did the opposite of what most people do. Dating content. Okay. That's all it does. But so what the fuck you need to refresh it for?
Want more stories like this? Go to scriptsnews.com for award-winning documentaries, election coverage, plus lifestyle and feel-good stories.
Everybody in the neighborhood.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
Daily newsletter. Plus, follow Scripts News on your favorite social media for the latest.
Batman, save me. I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
But you can get a lifetime rate lock from Colonial Penn. All of this number learn more. This plan was designed.
What do you want from me?
People with fixed income.
You know what I
want.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't believe it. Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him. Bruce! Bruce!
It will never increase. Guaranteed. This is lifelong coverage that can never be canceled as long
Talking
as
to the server.
Guaranteed. And your acceptance is guaranteed. With no health questions.
All right.
Be turned down because of your health.
And with that, we'll leave it off for another day.
You'll also get a free beneficiary.
New World Order, with Gotham on the brink and Bruce under fire. A new generation of supervillains rise to prominence and threat to overturn the traditional institutions of power. Next time, back.
This free beneficiary planner. Use this valuable guide to record important information and your final wishes. And it's yours.
Join the conversation. What conversation?
So don't wait.
Visit the forum. No, visit. Okay. Nah. I don't want to talk to him.
There's no risk or obligation.
You sure you went to the game? Yeah. Turn to the desktop. And there we are, back in the desktop. Alright, folks. That's it. No more for today. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's only 10:30 in the morning, so maybe I'll come back in the afternoon and do episode 3. But for right now, that's all I'm giving you. So enjoy, and we'll see you later, and bye-bye.
From New York to Texas, California to New Jersey, Utah, Virginia, Louisiana, and beyond.